Hey, it's Gabriel Brown here, and I want to give you a credit tip that could 10x your chance to get approved for new credit. Now, this is one of the secrets that most bankers and lenders don't reveal to the general public. And because I've been in the credit repair space for 14 and a half, almost 15 years, I've learned some of the industry secrets that I want to share with you. But these secrets I'm going to share today, very few people know. I call it specialized knowledge that's mission critical to have if you're going to try to get approved, or at least to 10x your chance to get more approvals. The first thing you must know is bankers and lenders review your banking activity without you knowing. Yes, your banking activity. And what I mean by banking activity is they are able to review your debits and credits, okay? Everything that you put in your bank account, debits and credits, all right? They're also able to review your account history, okay? How long you've had the account, okay? If you've had any deficiency balances where your account went into negative, all right? They're able to review that account history, the debits and credits, but most importantly, they're able to see your reserves, how much savings you have, okay? And what is your average balance over month in and month out. This information is critical when underwriters are reviewing you for an approval for new credit. All right, and you say, well, how can this information be available if I didn't give the banks access to it? Well, I'm going to tell you where they find this information in a moment. But most importantly, I want you to know that this banking activity information is what's most likely keeping you from getting approved for new credit, okay? Now, the next report that most bankers and lenders review without you knowing is your payroll history, okay? There is a report that shows how many hours you work, if you're full-time or part-time, okay? What your paychecks are bi-weekly or monthly, okay? What your status is on your job when you started there, okay? If you get overtime or bonuses. And this report is something that creditors, bankers, and lenders look at as well. So these are two reports that you're probably unaware of. I will tell you the names of them. I just want to right now just give you the information, okay? So you have the banking activity report and you have the payroll history reports, okay? And another report that bankers and lenders can use without your knowledge is your rent bureau reports. Reports that suggest how much your rent is, how much you pay for rent, are you paying on time, where you live, okay? This information is also on a credit application, but bankers and lenders in most cases don't trust your opinion of what you're putting on the application. Of course, you have your name of your employer there, and you have how much you make in a year there, but why are they checking your banking activity, your payroll, and your rental reports, okay? So let me tell you where these reports are. The first report, and you can go to a company called Finicity, F-I-N-I-C-I-T-Y, F-I-N-I-C-I-T-Y, Finicity, that's a banking activity report, okay? Finicity. And then for your payroll report, there is a company called The Work Number. The Work Number, okay? This report is actually owned by Equifax, and they provide this information to your bankers, lenders, to review what your payroll history is, your payroll data. So this is the payroll report. And then this is your banking activity report. And then there's another report called Rent Bureau. Rent Bureau is a report that you can get from Equifax, TransUnion or Experian. That you can get your Rent Bureau reports. Now, what I recommend, if you want to 10x your chance to get approved for more credit, all you have to do is freeze your banking activity reports, your payroll reports, and your rental bureau reports. You want this information to be given to the bank by you, not researched by the bank on your behalf. Okay, now I'll tell you why. On the rent bureau, you say, well, why wouldn't I want to have my rent bureau report reviewed? I know exactly what you're thinking. If you pay $4,000 a month rent, that's just what it is, right? But what if you have a housemate, but your rent bureau report says you pay $4,000 a month for rent, but your housemate pays $2,000 and you pay $2,000? So don't you think that will impact your approval amount? Or if you get approved, because now your debt to income is higher if the bank reviews it, that your rent bureau says $4,000, even though it is $4,000 that you pay, but $2,000 of it is paid by a housemate. So you don't want your rent bureau to be reviewed if there could be a scenario where you're paying less than the actual rent bureau report is suggesting that you pay, okay? So know this, your banking activity report, your payroll history report, and your rent bureau reports can affect your approvals. This can help you 10x your chances to get approved if you freeze these reports.